So right now we're still.
Well, actually,
Some
some of it has already gone into effect. A lot of things having to do with big shocker, immigrants, for example.
Okay.
In many cases, because what they're doing is they're changing. They've changed the legal definition of a legally residing or a documented non-citizen. There's lots of different categories of immigrants. There's refugees. There's green card holders. There's like a dozen or so different sort of categories. And what they've done is basically they're changing the definition to limit how many, what categories of people are. And I'll just give you an example, and this ties into the ACA.
Yeah.
Under the ACA, if you are a documented immigrant, where you did everything right, you did all the paperwork and all that, you're living in the U.S. Legally and properly, but you've lived here for less than 5 years, you are not eligible for Medicaid under the Medicaid rules. You have to be here at least for 5 years, right? I guess the idea is to prevent you from moving here to get Medicaid and then moving out again or something. But so you have to be here for at least 5 years. So under the ACA, if you fit that particular category, your income is below, and so basically you're dirt poor, but you're here legally, but you've only been here for less than 5 years, then you were eligible for financial, assistance through the ACA. As of January 1st, no longer are. And so around 200,000 of the 1.2 million ACA enrollees who have already lost coverage, a good 200,000 or so of those are people who basically they lost all their financial assistance, even though they can't afford almost anything.